Hello everyone. This is Miss S. Sathya, Assistant Professor, Department of Microbiology, Cauvery College for Women, Autonomous, Trichy 18. Now we are going to learn about types of nutrition. Introduction to nutrition. Nutrition, the study of food. Food means any substance which contains nutrients. Nutrients means any substance which can be digested and used by the body. There are six types of nutrients which are proteins, fats, carbohydrates, minerals, vitamins and water. Nutrition. Nutrition can be defined as the processes by which organisms obtain and use the nutrients required for maintaining life. Modes of nutrition. The ways of obtaining and using nutrients. Nutrition can be classified into two types. One is autotrophic nutrition, second one is heterotrophic nutrition. Under heterotrophic nutrition, there are again three separate classifications are there. One is holozoic nutrition, saprophytic nutrition, parasitic nutrition. Modes of nutrition. There are two modes of nutrition, autotrophic and heterotrophic. Autotrophic nutrition. In this type of nutrition, food is synthesized by the organisms itself from simple inorganic raw materials such as CO2 and H2O. The essential elements of autotrophic nutrition are the presence of green pigment such as chlorophyll and sunlight. All green plants and some bacteria have this type of nutrition. Second type, it is heterotrophic nutrition. Some organisms are unable to synthesize their own food. These organisms rather obtain their food directly or indirectly from autotrophs. This food is then broken down with the help of some enzymes. This mode of nutrition is called heterotrophic nutrition. In this type of nutrition, no pigment or sunlight is required. All animals, fungi, and some bacteria have this type of nutrition. Autotrophic nutrition, photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the process by which chlorophyll containing cells in plants synthesize food in the form of carbohydrates, carbon dioxide, and water using sunlight. The raw materials required for photosynthesis are carbon dioxide and water, and the product formed are carbohydrate and oxygen. Heterotrophic nutrition. Each organism is adapted to its environment. The form of nutrition differs depending on the type and availability of food material as well as how it is obtained by the organisms. For example, whether the food source is stationary such as grass or mobile such as deer. There is a range of strategies by which the food is taken in and used by the organisms. Heterotrophic nutrition, there are three types in it. One is saprophytic nutrition, parasitic nutrition, halozoic nutrition. Now let's see one by one. First one, it is saprophytic nutrition. Some organisms break down the food material outside the body and then absorb it. For example, fungi like bread mold, yeast and mushrooms. In this, organisms releases enzymes to outside. These enzymes break the complex substances which are present in the dead organic matter into simple substances. Parasitic nutrition. In this mode of nutrition, organisms gets in its food from the host. Example, cascata, orchids, ticks, lice, leeches. Halozoic nutrition. It's a type of heterotrophic nutrition only that is characterized by the internalized processing of gaseous, liquid or solid food particles. Protozoa such as amoeba and most of the free living animals such as animals exhibit this type of nutrition only. Nutrients. A nutrient can be defined as the chemical from outside the cell and that it needs to perform its vital functions. This is taken by the cell and converted into a cellular component through a process called anabolism. Biosynthetic metabolic or is degraded to obtain energy and other molecules. Food is a complex mixture of various substances which help to provide sufficient energy and heat for the various activities and body work. In growth, repair, and maintenance of body tissues, in adding bulk to the diet to keep the digestive system work well. Classification of nutrients. Nutrients can be classified in accordance to their chemical property, to their function, to their essentiality, to their concentration, and to their nutritive value. According to the chemical nature, the dietary components of food are classified according to its chemical nature, such as carbohydrates, proteins, fats, minerals, vitamins, dietary fiber, and water. Carbohydrates. Carbohydrates, such as sugar and starches, are the most efficient sources of energy and are known as the fuel of life. They are abundantly found in most plant food sources. Complex carbohydrates, such as starches, are in bread, cereals, pasta, rice, dry beans, and peas, and other vegetables such as potatoes and corn. Simple carbohydrates are found in sugars, honey, syrup, jam, and many desserts. Each gram of carbohydrate yields 4 calories in the process of its metabolism. The main functions of carbohydrates are to furnish the main source of energy for muscular work and nutritive processes, help maintain body temperature, form reserve fuel, assist in oxidation of fats, and spare protein for growth and repair. In a balanced diet, 60% of our daily calorie requirement should come from carbohydrates only. However, the amount can vary from 50 to 70%. Fats. The chief functions of fat are to supply energy and transport fat soluble vitamins. Each gram of fat yields 9 calories. Fats are found in both the animal and vegetable kingdoms. Fatty acids and glycerol are the end products of the digestion of fats. Many fats act as a carrier for the fat soluble vitamins such as A, D, E, and K. They also act both as the padding for vital organisms, particularly the kidneys, and as subcutaneous tissues to help absorb body heat. Fat is stored as adipose tissue to form a reserve supply in the time of need. Excess calories from fats may produce obesity, the forerunner of arteriosclerosis, hypertension, gallbladder diseases, and diabetes. The diet high in fat, especially saturated fat and cholesterol, contributes to elevated blood cholesterol levels in many people. Too little fat in the diet may lead to being underweight, having insufficient padding for the vital organs, and lowered energy. Butter, margarine, cream cheese, fatty meats, whole milk, olives, avocados, egg yolks, nuts, commercial bakery products, and vegetable oils all are the sources of dietary fat. Proteins. Proteins are the building block of the body and provide important required nutritive elements. Proteins are needed for growth, maintenance, and replacement of body cells, repairing worn out tissues, and they form hormones and enzymes used to regulate body processes. Animal sources of protein are of better quality, are readily absorbed and utilized by the body. These include milk and milk products, eggs, meat, poultry and fish, liver, and an exception is soybean, which is a plant source. Plant sources include cereals, pulses, dry fruits, nuts, beans, etc. Daily requirement of protein is 1 gram per kg of body weight. Vitamins. Vitamins are essential compounds that are present in food in minute quantities. Although vitamins do not furnish energy or act as tissue building materials, they do act as catalysts in many body chemical reactions and are necessary for normal metabolic functions, growth, and the health of the human body. These are required in very small amounts but are important for our growth and development. They make enzymes which help to progress our body's chemical reactions. They should be regularly consumed as their deficiency can lead to diseases such as night blindness, scurvy, pellagra, etc. There are fat soluble vitamins such as A, D, E, and K, and water soluble vitamins such as B complex and C. Minerals. Mineral elements constitute only a small portion of the total body weight. They enter into the activities of the body to a much greater degree than their weight would indicate. These are also needed in small amounts but are important of our body's basic growth and structure. There are some 50 minerals in our body serving important functions like formation of bones and teeth, formation of blood, hair growth, nail growth, skin integrity, etc. Food sources includes egg, meat, milk, cheese, nuts, vegetables, beans, banana, orange, melons, salt, etc. Dietary fiber. Special mention must be made with the fiber since it is not strictly a nutrient. It's a type of carbohydrate only which are found in vegetables, fruits and whole grains which absorbs water and increases bulk of intestinal contents and helps in intestinal movements also. Its deficiency leads to the constipation. It also lowers cholesterol and helps in weight reduction. Water. Water is often called the forgotten nutrient. Water is needed to replace body fluids lost primarily in urine and sweat. Though not a food, it is an important component of our diet. It is required for our basic metabolism and serves as a medium for all chemical reactions, maintains our body temperature, helps in nutrition processes, etc. A daily diet is not complete without consumption of 8 to 10 glasses of water, and insufficient intake may cause dehydration, evidenced by loss of weight, increased body temperature, and dizziness. Thank you.